What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndieXP Bullion, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. We had a great time on the live stream last night. If you guys weren't there, you missed out on some fantastic prizes going out. We gave away a bunch of silver. We panned a bunch of gold. We had some really big winners. We're going to get into that in just a minute, but let's take a look at the markets and see where we're going to be starting today off at. Gold is back over $1,900, currently at $1906.74. Silver is coming back a little bit from yesterday's losses. It's currently at $24.34, giving us a ratio of 78.35. Platinum is steady, currently at $878.63. And palladium is trying to gain back some of its losses yesterday. It's currently at $24.23.25. In other metals markets, rhodium was steady yesterday, currently at $12,800. Copper is up a penny at $3.05. Nickel is up significantly at $6.87. Aluminum is making some strong gains, currently at 83 cents. Zinc is at $1.09, and lead is at 80 cents. Barrels of crude oil are starting to flirt with the $40 again. It's got down a little bit, currently at $40.09 a barrel. We had a mixed day on Wall Street yesterday. We went over these numbers last night during the live stream. The Dow was down 157 points at 28,679.81. The NASDAQ was like a yo-yo up and down all day long. It was down 12 points at 11,863.90. And the S&P 500 was down 22 points at 35,1193. The U.S. dollar index is down slightly from our video last night, our live stream last night. It's currently at 93.48. We're going to get back to that gold or the U.S. dollar index here in today's article too. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, those are down slightly from last night's live stream. They are currently at 11,383.73. And if you happen to be a fan of the Goldback, either the Utah or the Nevadan, those are exchanging at $3.18. So like I said, last night we had a live stream. We had the 750 subscriber giveaways, and we did the El Fuego de Oro Pay Dirt Challenge panning party. And we had a lot of winners. Ohio Hobbies was our random comment picker winner for the bag in the El Fuego de Oro. And he did win some gold there. He had a couple nice pickers. Leah Tipton was chosen as my entry into the Gibby 400 giveaway that'll be happening later this year. And Silver Stallion was the winner of the video shout out. For content creators, he won the 2.24 ounce Indie XP Bullion Skyline prototype bar. So we had a great time. There was a lot of other winners in there as well. We announced the El Fuego de Oro version 4.0. It is going to be even bigger and better. There's going to be the same 20 bags, but there are going to be 5 big bags in this one, and we're going to have a video coming up on those here later in the week, so you'll know what the next El Fuego has in store. Want to give a big shout out to Red Step Stack and Kapow, sorry, not Kazam, Kapow, for helping out last night. Always fun when he drops into the live streams, of course. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the article for today. This one comes to us from Kitco News. It says, sell the U.S. dollar and buy silver, says Goldman Sachs. Investors should look into selling the U.S. dollar and buying silver into the election, according to 2 news reports published by Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated. There is a growing risk that the U.S. dollar will plunge to its 2018 lows as Democratic candidate Joe Biden continues to extend his lead in the polls prior to the election on November 3rd. Quote, the risks are skewed towards dollar weakness, and we see relatively low odds that the most dollar-positive outcome, a win by Mr. Trump combined with a meaningful vaccine delay. So yeah, that would be great if that happened. Goldman strategist said in a note on Friday last week. A blue wave, U.S. election, and favorable news on a vaccine timeline could return the trade-weighted dollar and DXY index to their 2018 lows. The U.S. dollar index last traded at 93.55. It was up 0.5% on the day. This was published yesterday, by the way. In comparison, the DXY dropped below 89 in 2018. A weak U.S. dollar would be very positive for precious metals such as gold and silver, which have struggled to make gains in October. December COMEX gold futures were last trading at 1894.40, down 1.79% on the day. And December silver was at 24.11, down 4.59% on the day. Biden's lead in the polls lowers the chances of a contested election, noted Goldman strategists. A wide margin in current polls reduces the risks of a delayed election result, and the prospect of a near-term vaccine breakthroughs may provide a backstop for risky assets, they said. Goldman advises shorting the U.S. dollar against the Mexican peso, South African rand, and Indian rupee. It is also advised to buy the euro, Canadian dollar, and the Australian dollar against the greenback. In another report, Goldman analyst Mikhail Sprogus, there we go. They always throw me these hard names first thing in the morning, man, I tell you. Mikhail Sprogus highlighted silver as a buy due to the precious metal being a, quote, obvious beneficiary of the global move towards solar energy. Quote, now, with silver at $24 a troy ounce, and when a few potential upward solar surprises in the coming months, we reopen the trade. Let's see. Earlier, Goldman has closed its long silver trade after silver surged 50% since March's sell-off and almost reached $30 an ounce in August. I think we all remember that. That was pretty awesome. The upward solar surprises Spragos referred to included the U.S. and China extending their solar installations plan. Also, Biden's plan to proceed with 500 million new solar panels in the U.S. in the next 5 years could see a rise of 15% in global solar installations, the note added. If the U.S. and China go ahead with new solar installation plans, Goldman estimates a 9.3% advance to its $30 an ounce silver target. So there we go. That was from Kitco News. Came to us yesterday afternoon. So, sounds like Goldman Sachs is preparing for a Democrat win, and that is bad for the dollar. So, what do you guys think? I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say on the topic. Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it nice. We're not here to slander anybody for their political views, but I think in the silver scheme of things, from the silver side of things, I think we want Biden to win because that's going to drive up the price of silver. I think if Trump wins, that's good for everybody. That's going to be good for the economy. But I'd be anxious to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate Old Indy XP, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me right there. Helps me out immensely. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on when all the latest and greatest content comes out, make sure you hit that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can stay up to date on when that content comes out. Speaking of content, if you want to catch up on the back catalog, it's going to be popping up in the box right here. You know the routine. At the end of this video, you can start catching up on. If you're watching this morning, that might even be the live stream from last night. I don't know. It's just the last thing I put out there. Well, I don't know if it takes into account live streams, but make sure you click on that. You can start catching up. Guys, I have been Indy XP Bullion from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.